Welcome to Middle-earth: Shadow of War, a brand new game that seems to have a few issues. Not too major, just some little tiny things. Well, other than those minor cutscene errors, if you like leading huge armies of orcs, or uruks as some people call them, and Olog-hai, which are giant fucking trolls, then here's the game for you, because that's all you fucking do. Oh shit. Oh shit, not again. God, not again, please. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Stop it. What the fuck? Now for a little step in the past. You play as Talion, a Black Ranger from the Black Wall that was sieged and, of course, lost to the mighty army of Sauron. And so you kind of just fucking die. But, you know, Celebrimbor, the Ringmaker, decides that he doesn't like Sauron, and so he fucking takes over your fucking body. You become linked to him, similar to the Ring Wraiths. And, yeah, now you go on your great mighty adventure with him. You are banished from death. Also similar to the Ring Wraiths. They can't die, you can't die. You fucking die to a dumb orc, then, you know, you just respawn. Congratulations. But, you also get these kind of magic powers from Celebrimbor. You are able to brand these orcs and take control of their mind. Very, very interesting abilities. He also has the ability to summon arrows and a magic bow. Slow down time, make explosions come out of his hand, teleport using arrows. A lot of odd powers. He also has the ability of controlling beasts with his magic, similar to what you are seeing on screen now. Now that we're done with that history lesson, from Shadow of Mordor to Shadow of War, mostly taking place in a single part of Mordor, Shadow of War is very different from that, as you can travel the many different... No, not really many. There's a few. You can go to a few places. Let's start off with the basics. Here's a captain. He belongs to the Marauder tribe. They like gold. That's their whole job. Here we have an Olog-hai, who belongs to the Machine tribe. Their goal is to make shit and kill people with fire. Lots and lots of fire, grenades. He has a flamethrower. He doesn't like stealth very much. Each captain is very special in their own way, each having their own abilities, followers, items. Like, for instance, he has epic fire bombs. Very, very helpful in combat. But he has a fear of poison and curse. And here we have Takara the Reaper, who is a BDSM freak and loves to put on those skulls. He's got lovely cursed weapons. He's a Beastmaster, so he's really good with them animals. He likes them. He's got epic grog call. He can summon a grog, you know, whenever he just screams really loud. He also has a epic Caragor pack, so he's a pack of albino Caragors. Seems pretty useful in battle. Don't know why the albino makes them stronger, but that's how it works. And here we have this fucking disgusting cretin. A lord of maggots, Amug. He's fucking gross. I hate him. He's disgusting. And I want him to die. And, of course, we got Arcarus the Ogre. A marauder. He's very cool. He's very big. He's got some weaknesses, but, you know. Now, there are also war chiefs who don't get really many bonuses other than that they can have bodyguards and they will be defending your fortresses once you've conquered them. But the main piece of point here is that you can promote an overlord who will be basically in charge of your area and decide what it looks like. Here we have something a little extra they put in. This is a pit fight, and you can choose a follower to partake, and they face off against a separate captain. And here we have Gubu who devours, who's got a lot of Karagors, but so does the enemy Urek. Shouting, yelling a lot, and that's how it goes in the pit fights. And every once in a while, you'll lose a captain in the pit fights. You'll lose a captain on the wall, you'll lose a war chief, you'll even lose your overlord. But that doesn't really matter, because you have the market. A fucking microtransaction video game. That's what it's all about today. In here, you got multiple different kinds of chests. You have two types of currency. The silver coin, the Marinian coin, and the fucking gold coins that you do dumb shit to get or pay for. But you do this and you buy captains from this particular box. And here we got Pumpscript and Gubu. Yeah, they're both bad. They both suck. So there's no point. And last but certainly not least, we have Fort Defending and Fort Attacking. Special little extra game footage. But yeah, its name tells you everything. You play as Talion and you either defend or attack the forts. with a multitude of different creatures, or stuff like that. You fill it with captains if you're defending. You're attacking with captains if you're attacking. Each rank of captains, so if you have 5 captains, each one can bring something to the battle. Like one of my war chiefs has brought these fire grogs to sit atop my wall. But they, one of their captains, have brought a wild drake, which is very disadvantaged to them because I can do this and ride it and breathe fire on them. But sadly, they have a lot of arrows, and I also believe that your own archers fire at them. But basic shit. They have poison grogs. Can't shout them out when it's on fire. Can't shout them out. Can't shout them out. Blah blah blah. Shooting everything, it's dead. To mount, you can mount the enemy grogs by blowing up the things on their back and making them weak enough. Then you just hop on, start firing them. Nice poison. And then you just let them go. And either they die or they stay and fight. And they have breached my inner wall, or my outer wall, and now they are going to try to siege their way into my base, but not going to work very well for them. So those are the basics. That's what's going on with the main gameplay.
This is your fate. Isildur awaits. We bring this water. We have conquered the forts of Mordor! But it is still not ours! Sauron's army advances, ready to butcher every last one of us! But we will not die under his rule! We do not serve the Dark Lord! We will sally forth on the battlefield and take this land for our own! You fight for Mordor! You fight for the Bright Lord! Charge!
Spoiler alert right now. If you don't want to see spoilers for the end of the game, turn back now or maybe go jerk off. The end game is very odd. It's kind of weird the way it works. All of your war chiefs and people from the particular castle that you're sieging from, you're sieging across this bridge. All of your followers from this area are here. That dude just got fucking stabbed in the head. It's very odd to watch. Not a lot happens. They just kind of all run across a bridge. Every once in a while, a captain from Sauron's team comes out and tries to stop you, and it doesn't work very well for them. Yeah, that's like the gist of this entire bridge battle, until you get into the later bits. Once you've made it across the bridge, you have to run a little bit more, even more across the bridge. You just keep running along the bridge. You run, and then up, spooky ghost, Nazgul. And then from there, you fight him. You click Y whenever it tells you to click Y. You click A whenever it tells you to click A. It's really hard to tell if you're not playing with a fucking HUD, and it's really hard when there's a lot of Uruks. Makes it extra difficult. He revives the dead all the fucking time. Oh, Jesus. Revenants, you can't dodge their shit. You just have to fucking take it. Once he's green, you just go over there, don't get hit. Do that, and then just brand him. And he's banished from your asshole. He's gone. He's banished from your asshole. He's got a little story cutscene. Too much spoiler. Super duper spoilers at this point, because like if you're still watching, fucking you either own the game and have watched it, or you don't give a shit. Yeah, Celebrimbor betrays you, goes with that sexy elf lady, and you become a demon. You become a Nazgul, but you still have your soul and your mind. So now you have your spooky ghost humans to use to fight and take over the city, having to fight multiple Nazgul along the way and capture points. You also have the ability to raise the dead, which wasn't that. That was fire. Fire doesn't raise dead, it kills it. But once you get your might meter up high enough, you have the ability to raise the undead. Just a click on XY and you raise the dead. It's really helpful. Raises a good amount of them depending on what upgrades you have. You can raise Ologhai if you get an upgrade. You can raise little ghouls if you want. You can raise Karagors, and you can even raise captains and shit if you win the champions power ability. Yep, that's what happens. That's the end game. This is what you get for the end game. This makes it so that it ties into the rest of the Middle Earth story and doesn't fuck up your gameplay. You just turn into a Nazgul. And of course, what's a game without some boss fights? You have two end-game boss fights. One is versus the Witch King, who is very simple. He's a Nazgul. You do everything like you do fight Nazgul before. And then the other one, you fight as Celebrimbor versus Sauron. It's a very odd, both very odd fights. The Witch King making you rapidly click A to dodge all of his dumb swings. Sauron being a big dumb fuck and wearing a lot of armor, but also being a little tiny elf boy. And Celebrimbor thinking he can claim Sauron as his pet. Little elf boy. Celebrimbor. Sexy elf girl with the light of Madrina. What? I think that's, fuck it. I don't care. But you brand him. But he's Sauron. And so you walk up and you just, yeah, you get him right in his face. Look at his eyes. Oh, yeah. But he don't give a shit. He's Sauron. He don't give a shit. Look at that. He pulls out a knife, cuts off her finger so she does not wearing the ring. And gives Celebrimbor a big kiss. Mwah. And then eats his fucking soul. So yeah, that's Shadow of War. Pretty fun game. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I think I'm going to give it at like a 7.5 out of 10. Congratulations.